43 billion by 2016. So 43 billion, okay, that's a big number. Let's compare that to other industries that we have projections for. LBS is projected to be 10 billion by 2016. Daily Deals is 2 billion this year in the US. So we're talking some pretty big numbers for mobile couponing. So there's a lot of reasons for that, which we'll talk about tonight. In my opinion, one of the big reasons is that this is a great opportunity is that mobile coupons work. So redemption rates are about 30%. Compare that to paper coupon redemption rates of 3% and online redemption rates of 17%. 30% sounds pretty good. And then the other thing is that merchants save money. They don't have to print anything, they don't have to mail anything, and they can reach pretty much all of their target market because pretty much everyone has a cell phone. So we're gonna hear more about why mobile coupons are great and what's hot and what's not in the industry. But let's get going. So to kick things off, what I want to do is have all of you give a quick intro to your company. We've heard about your bios, but we want to hear about your company and what role you play in the mobile coupon ecosystem. So keep it short. You're right here, so you're going to start.
Sure. So my name is Matt McKenna, Redfish Media. Our role in mobile couponing, that's the question? Okay.
What does Redfish do?
So Redfish creates custom tailored mobile solutions for national retailers to drive consumer engagement via mobile promotions, coupons, alerts, product updates. What the whole point of mobile is it's personal and you can create relevance. So Redfish Media creates a relevant moment for a consumer. So we're not sending the wrong message to the wrong consumer. Coupons aren't one size fits all. So mobile breaks that brick wall down and allows you to send the right message to the right person. So, you're not going to send an alert to somebody in Miami for fur coats. You're not going to sell any, but that might work in New York City. So all of this helps you to understand your customer, and that's what we do on a daily basis.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So for Remington Hotels is the company that I work for, but the client, if you want to think of it in that perspective, is Hilton, because Remington manages the hotels and then pays Hilton a franchise fee based on the revenues. So Remington has an interest in generating as much revenue as possible, of course, because they collect a portion of that. And my role is to not only drive search engine optimization, and in part of that, I try to incorporate other tactics such as mobile couponing through LBS primarily. So each hotel has, in some cases, 4 or even 5 different venues within the same physical address, which allows us to leverage a captive audience. We have people who are already checking into the hotel to alert their friends that they're on vacation or they're on a great business trip or whatever their purpose may be. And it's now our opportunity to capitalize on that by encouraging them to use our outlets such as retail and food and beverage. So that's Remington.
Fantastic.
Okay. Hi, I'm Marcos Menendez. I'm the CEO of Momaris. Momaris means mobile marketing for the rest of us. So yes, that helps get that name through. What we do is it's simple. We help our customers reach their customers via mobile, SMS, text message. That's the premise, and that's usually how we approach our clients. Couponing is part of what we do, natural. It fits very well with that environment, certainly with our retail clients. But we do more than couponing when it comes to mobile marketing because it's such a broad channel. A good example of that would be colleges and universities. They want to reach teenagers, they want to reach high school students. So mobile would be a natural platform for them. So we help colleges speak to their prospective students via text message. Because it turns out that teenagers text a lot. So that's what we do.
So Sugar is, when I talked to Madeline about this, and she mentioned the title is mobile couponing, I told her that I hate that term, which
I think I agree with you there.
Kind of do. Mainly because it implies applying a traditional marketing practice to a new medium that is completely different. But I'm not going to fight that fight other than to tell you that we are not a mobile couponing company. What we do is yes, we use deals. You can call them coupons if you want. Deals are really the engine that promotes Sugar, and Sugar is really a local loyalty platform for local merchants. So deals, coupons, offers, promotions, incentives, whatever you want to call them, are what has always, this is not anything we invented, they've always been a tool that have been used by merchants and businesses to get customers to give up some piece of information, some private data, the ability to communicate to them, and ultimately their loyalty in exchange for that deal or that offer. And our platform does that through web, through mobile apps, through web-enabled mobile sites, through multiple channels.
Perfect, thank you guys. So one of the major components of looking at kind of the state of the union of any industry is looking at adoption. So what we want to do is talk about adoption here. So there's, mobile deals, offers, whatever you want to call them. We have two groups of constituents. The first being end users, you and me, the people who consume the content. And then the flip side of that are the merchants and the retailers and the brands who are paying their advertising dollars to make sure that these deals and discounts and coupons are available to their consumers. So I guess, if we look at adoption for mobile deals, 10% of mobile phone users are redeeming coupons today. If you look at that on a smartphone installed base, 20%, some analyst reports might say 40%. Even so, that's still pretty low. So my question to the panel is, why do you think that is, and what's holding up major consumer adoption of mobile deals, mobile coupons, mobile discounts?
I'll jump in. I think the biggest problem with a company like Redfish Media integrating with any national retailer has always been about what happens after we send that text message, right? So when the consumer goes into the store to redeem that promotion, is it being tracked properly? Is there integration being done? Because in the 7 years Redfish has been around, I've never found an IT department and a marketing department on the same page. Okay, everybody always wants to track and push ROI through this channel, but the biggest issue has been that integration piece, which we've been conquering slowly, and having to tweak and bend the process with the retailer. I think the other part of it is consumer adoption being so low, as you say, but I think it's a lot higher than that actually. But it's just been people getting out of that sort of paper or that email, that print, and saying, wow, I can take this text into a store and get that deal, because we set some amazing deals for clients like Saks and Perry Ellis that if you actually take advantage of that offer, they're spectacular. They're really, really good. So publicity, a lot of and getting the word out and doing it is also part of the problem. So it was always like dip your toes into the hole, but I think now you really the companies really need to get behind it and embrace it on all their levels, marketing, IT, retail.
I can just add that I think we're all probably leading edge mobile users, but it's still very early in the game for mobile, and particularly for smartphones. Text does enable one version of mobile deals and mobile couponing that's very effective, but there are issues with it, as we all know. We started with it and we experienced a lot of redemption issues, and it's just not as resilient a technology as I think consumers want. And I think the smartphones ultimately are going to offer the solution that people adopt. If you look at the web and you look at Coupon Cabin, coupons.com, you look at all the couponing websites, there's millions of them and they're incredibly profitable. And they work very, very well. And it's because they have a standard platform. They're all on the web and people know where to find them. And I think it's still early, it's fragmented, it's early for mobile.
So what does the industry need to do to get more consumers to adopt? What do we need to do as a mobile industry?
I think you have two options, and one, it's pretty obvious in that even though we're embedded in mobile and we sleep and eat it every day, it's not as popular as we'd like it to be. Not every single retail store has a mobile program going on. That's your first layer, in my opinion. Second layer is relevance and the relevance to the consumer regarding the offer. Am I willing to exchange my very private and unique mobile number for something in return?